Oh, hello. Thirsty Thursday. What's happening, my people? It's been a little minute. What, like two or three episodes? Your girl has not been on here. I mean, like, what am I doing? But I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be back in my own space. I've been away doing some things. And to be honest, just a little distracted, but it's on and popping. Okay. So don't even worry about it. Today we have, and I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. I just continue to thank God, the people that he puts on my path, what he blesses me with. I am just totally thankful. I could not ask for more. So today we have the man, okay, the Lake Charles man with a plan. Okay, y'all see him, Mr. Jarvis Jacobs. And y'all, this is so funny because I've been on Jarvis for a very long time, and I had created the flyer and everything, and I had Jarvis Jacobs with an S on the flyer, and I'm like, hold on, because I'm quite sure that this is not right. Let me check, okay? So when I go to check, he's like, no, ma'am, it's without an S. So I should definitely know that because we like MPMBC, okay? Mount Pilgrim Missionary Baptist Church. So my bad for that, bro, but I got you. I got you. So let's welcome Jarvis to the Authentic podcast. And Jarvis, at this time, I'm going to let you open up. Let you tell us who you are, what you have going on, and just anything you would like to share with us at this time.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jarvis Jacob. I'm so excited to be here. I'm a singer, independent artist, musician, church musician, father, husband. Got new music coming out. I'm working on new music. I perform from probably Houston to, I'd say, Baton Rouge, uh, consistently. And, just outside, man, doing what we love, enjoying it, spreading positivity everywhere we go, and love.
That boy say he outside. Okay.
Hey, yeah, we outside. We just outside doing what we love, man. It's always fun.
Yeah, you're gonna be outside this Saturday, huh?
This Saturday, yeah, it's gonna be hot out there, but we're gonna be outside. Yes, indeed.
That's right. And I'm going to be there.
You coming through? Hey, yes,
I'm
indeed.
coming through. Me and the crew,
Hey,
we coming
that's
through. We
going
coming through.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time, man. We had fun. We did it last year, but this year I think it's gonna be even better.
Yeah. So I got a text message in the middle of the week, with all the information. I didn't know anything about it. I just be moving so much sometimes that I really don't have all the time everything that's going on, like what's really popping all the time.
Right.
So every once in a while somebody will slide it through, and when I see, I'm like, oh, I know I got to be where Jarvis is at because I already know the crowd is about to be popping and banging. So
That's
yeah,
love, man. I
coming through.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. But yes, this Saturday, man, if you're in the area, we're gonna be in Orange. Crew de Onyx Juneteenth Festival. It's gonna be a really, really good time. We're going right before Lil Nate. Lil Nate closes out the night, but we play at 7:30, and Lil Nate starts at 9:30. So it's gonna be a party for real. Make sure you don't wear nothing that's gonna make you sweat because you're gonna already be doing that.
Okay. And believe
Yeah.
me,
Yes,
please
indeed.
believe me, you
Yeah.
are
It's
going
gonna
to be sweating.
you're
Okay.
gonna be
But it's
sweating.
a good sweat. It's
Yeah.
like a good time. Your soul is just like opened up. It's just like a rejuvenation. It's
Yeah.
like Jarvis Jacobs is singing melodies from heaven.
I gotta bring God everywhere I go. Everywhere we go, we bring the Lord.
I feel that. I feel
Yes,
that. I say the
indeed.
same thing. Lord, no matter where I go, I'm taking you with me. So I feel
Yep, yes,
that, bro,
indeed. Yep.
already. Yeah. So just kind of opening up, your journey with your career, what you have going on. What is it that inspired you? I know that you've always been into music from MPMBC, but is there something besides that we don't know that has inspired you? Like, what is it that put you on your path?
Honestly, man, just watching dope people. Like if I find inspiration in other people that I think are really, really cool. So, like when I found Tank, I was like, man, I have to try to do something because I heard my voice and what he was already doing. So I was like, I have to try that. I feel like I can do that. When I heard Roy Anthony, I was like, man, I have to try a Southern Soul song because Roy Anthony, is amazing at what he does, and it's like effortless the way you watch him if you're ever in the studio with him, and those things inspire you to just want to try, just to achieve. But I've always wanted to be on someone's stage singing songs. That's always who I've been. You've known from the choir stand to to the high school choir stand to open mic nights and karaoke nights to begging somebody to let me perform. Like I've always just wanted to be on the stage entertaining other people. That's always who I've been. So, sometimes it's self motivation. Other times you just inspired by other dope artists.
Yeah. Well, it suits you well. It's beautiful. When I see
Thank
you up
you.
there, yeah, when I see you up there, it's like a light. You're like a shining light. It's just like it
Hey,
disperses from within, and it only shows that you're really and truly walking and operating in your gift. And so that's why I don't mind coming out and supporting you doing what you do, because it's really different when you see someone, it's effortlessly, like it's just you show up and it is what it is. I'm
right.
gonna grab that mic and I'm gonna make it do what it do.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always been a singer, man. So if somebody's singing, I want to sing too. And not even on no, I can sing better than them. Just like, oh, let me help him sing. Just like I always wanted. Singing is what I love. So if you see me singing, I mean it. But thank you. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
This little light of mine. Look, let me tell you something. You might as well get ready because I told myself we singing on this podcast tonight.
Oh man, I saw your description. I say, oh, she ain't saying nothing about no singing. She-
We freestyle singing on this
Hey,
podcast
it is
episode.
what it is. It is what it is. Whatever happens, we're gonna enjoy
Yeah,
tonight.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So be careful, baby. So okay, if you do not mind today, come see, baby. Come see. Get up. This is and he's so this is Princeton, everyone. I'm sure most of you who have been on the podcast have heard me talking about Princeton. Today is Princeton's birthday.
Happy birthday, Princeton! Hey,
Princeton is 7 years old today, and he is so anxious to go and do something. I worked all day today, and then I scheduled this podcast and completely forgot that it was my baby's birthday. So his heartbeat is racing fast, and he is anxious to do something. So this is why he keeps on bothering me.
yeah, my man ready. Hey, my man ready. He's saying, "All right, we celebrating today." Yeah, he got the
Okay,
right
so
idea.
Princeton, can you go? I'm sorry. Could you go and ask Brandon to help you? All right. All right, so yes, I'm sorry, guys. I'm back. Happy birthday to Princeton, everybody.
Happy
Send some
birthday,
birthday love
Princeton!
to my baby, 7 years old.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Okay, so yeah, so being that that is what inspired you, and you just courageously stepped into your gift. You just, nothing. So it was easy for you to do it because it was already inside of you. And so what I'm getting at is a lot of times we are afraid to do those things, even though we know that this is what we're supposed to be doing. Like, this is my gift. This is what I'm called to do. Like, every day I wake up or every time I feel so close to it, it makes me happy. It makes my soul rejoice. Some of us still really struggle with that. And so, was there ever a time when you felt like that, or was this always just so easy for you? Because you make it look.
No, nah, you're right. You're right. It's always hard. I mean, people doing anything in front of people is nerve wracking, and I guess any step that you want to take towards your goals or your dreams, it always takes faith. So, no, it wasn't always it wasn't always easy. I'm still nervous before I sing in front of anybody. I would say though, like nothing beats a failure but a try. Like you have to try. If you never try, you know, I guess you're scared to fail. But being being scared is not a bad thing. I think we thrive like as human beings, anybody in whatever field of endeavor that you have. I believe we thrive when we make ourselves uncomfortable. Like sometimes you'll be in a place and you're trying to realize why things aren't going your way, and like an old school guy told me, old deacon told me, he said sometimes you fly so high your head will hit the ceiling. You need to move around. So uh, I think the hardest part of any journey, the hardest part of any journey is always that first step, just like actually taking that chance. But I mean, I don't think there's there is no guide. I don't think there's a guide to it, but I do believe that you have to have faith in yourself first. So I think it comes from faith in self and just um, saying, you know what, I'm gonna try it. That's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
Try
And
to keep
I
people.
agree. I agree. I find myself with endeavors that I aspire to do, that I have at first this really thrilled energy. Like when I see it, like, oh my God, like it's such a beautiful vision. And it's like so interesting and intriguing when I see it. And the minute that I mean, like sometimes I get the whole map out of what it is, like how it's supposed to go, who's supposed to be a part of it, like the whole 9 yards. I feel like God gives me the whole thing. And the minute I get ready to actually take a step, I feel like, okay, whoa.
Yeah, yeah. When it's real, it starts to feel real, like it's actually gonna happen. Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand. I
And
agree.
so, I just think that it's important for us to start realizing as people that we really have to move past that spirit of fear, because it's like a trap and it really holds us back. And you being a person that we all can see that you're continuing to elevate, you're continuing to, you know, we see you. I mean, you just been awarded. Like you got an award. What was your award?
The Southern Tea Award. I won the Southern Tea Award.
Currency
Yes, ma'am.
award, like you continue to elevate, and that is because I know you're continuing to move past fear. Like you just said, you still get nervous when you're getting ready to perform or when you're getting ready to go before a large crowd, but you're conquering that fear, and the reward is far more greater, and you're continuing to grow. And so I just think that it's time for many of us, including myself, to recognize that fear is only stopping greatness. It's stopping
Mhm.
us from achieving and acquiring those things that's only going to make us stars.
Right,
Okay. Those things that's going to make us, prominent people, things that's going to put us on a map, those things that we really see in our vision is going to stop us from getting there. So I think that we really need to conquer our fears and like make it like a serious thing. Like those things that we're real serious about, like get like that about that fear.
right.
Like how you want that number, or like, oh, I
Mm.
think he cute. I'm about to get that number, and you so determined. Okay, that's how we need to be about that fear.
Right,
So yeah, that's awesome. And I'm so happy that you shared that, because I really look at you and it looks so easy. You make this look so easy. Like you get up there and you just, I would have never thought that you still may have butterflies or get nervous. I just would feel like you get up there and you just, make it happen. But kudos to you, and I continue to give you my best wishes and blessings going forward. You did read what I put in the caption on the page, right?
no, I missed it. What happened?
So I said, let's see, the our Lake Charles celebrity, but soon to be worldwide.
Local joker. Yeah, I'm
In
a local
the
joker.
name of Jesus.
Like Ti say, I'm a local joker.
In the name of Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's happening because you're conquering fear. So yeah, I'm proud of you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So one of your questions: do you believe that an authentic personality contributes to confidence and success?
Oh yeah, I believe so. I think an authentic personality is basically you being your own self, and I think in order to be your own self, you have to be comfortable and know who you are. So I think once knowledge of self has become, like a part of you, it's really easy for you to walk in any room and be who you are and do what you want to do, and convey your ideas and your motivations or inspirations to other people because you're genuinely being your best self. Now, everybody may not. Everybody. That was the best way to say this. Everybody may not be walking in. You may not be putting your best foot forward and being your most authentic self in every room. Sometimes you gotta. You know, every. I don't want to say I'm not keeping it real, but sometimes you have to know when it's time to put away the lingo and the slang. And sometimes I want to walk in the room and we got to talk about Jesus and God, and then other times we want to go in the room and we talk about different things. But like we all say, there's a time and a place for everything. So yes, it works. But I think you have to know when to be your most authentic self. But I do agree that knowledge of self, confidence, your most authentic self will definitely allow you, and it'll bring you more success because you got to know what you want. And I think in that same sentiment, we said we flowing tonight, knowing what you want, it take you a long time to understand what you like, and who you are as an individual. I'm 35, like I'm just understanding as a man, like, like I want to be treated this way. I would like for people to I want to be remembered like this. These are the things I like. I don't like when people talk to me like that. Like there are certain things that we know about ourselves that you don't know until you actually get to live life. So like, if you're not being your most authentic self, my advice to you would be, just keep living and eventually it'll come your way. And if you are being your most authentic self, I say kudos to you.
Yeah, I agree with all of that. I agree with drop the mic right quick. I agree with all of it. I mean, it's like you perfectly said it. That part, I really felt that part about not really knowing yourself, how you want to be treated sometimes, what you expect,
Right.
and that for me, I guess it was because there was a lack of value within myself that I
Right.
was not understanding about myself. So now, it's like certain things I'm not putting up with. There's certain places or environments I'm not going to be in, or, and it's not that I think I'm better than anyone else. It's just that I understand myself a little bit better now. And so I understood completely what you meant when you said that. But there was a time where I'm gonna just keep it real. Anything was going.
Right. I'm with you. Because we don't know. Like, we don't know at that time how we want or like how we would like to be treated. You don't know yourself when you're 22, 23. We're just supposed to be adults at that age. And that's not true. And I'm really proud to have like great parents that didn't toss me out when I turned 18. Like, I'm 35. I talk to my parents every day. They're both still here with me. And I'm appreciative of the way that they raised me and how they, you know, continuously shape and mold me and speak life into me. And there are things that I love that they taught me, and there are things that I see that I want to do differently. But still, like without them, I would be so lost, man. But like you said, you gotta learn to know yourself first before you can ever anticipate being your most authentic self. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, anything goes. Anything goes in those days.
Yeah, man. I sit down some days and be like, really? Like this is what like you was doing this? This was
You're
happening?
right. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
but you're trying to figure it out, and that's why it's always sad when you see some people that don't get the opportunity to figure it out, because a lot of us make mistakes at very young ages and we throw our whole lives away in the blink of an eye. But man, to be at this age, man, I understand now why people say, man, like, are they for the longest? Hove would say like 30's the new 20 or 40's the new 30, something like that. I understand it now because like once you reach this 35, you start to make a little bit more money. You know yourself, like you know what you want to do in life. Some of us have it together. Some of us are putting it together, and you're not around excessive BS. Like when you're young, you find yourself around a lot of drama, that usually don't have nothing to do with you. And the older you get, you still see people that be around drama a lot. You be like, man, they some of them people be allowing that in their life. Like they
Hmm.
want that. Like they seek
Hmm.
it out and it finds them. But
Yeah,
man,
like
I
a
got
magnetic attraction.
like a magnet attraction for real.
Mhm.
So I don't know. That yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Absolutely. Yeah. And something I learned about authenticity with me coming more into myself here lately is that it's so easy for you to let people make it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
like, okay, well, that's what we're doing. Okay, well,
Hmm.
and you're content because you are true to yourself and you recognize that you're just not going to make it with these people. And it don't matter who they are.
Right.
You're just not going to make it with these people. These people are not your people, and that's fine, but it comes with a matter of knowing who you are. It comes with a matter of understanding yourself. And once you understand, because sometimes I remember like really working so hard to try to be where I was never meant to be. I was never meant to be there, but I didn't have an understanding, a clear understanding of who I was. And so I was forcing, even in a relationship, forcing myself to be there, but that wasn't my place because there wasn't it didn't fit. It didn't fit because I didn't know me. I didn't know that that's not where I was supposed to be, you
Right.
know?
Hmm.
So once you truly know yourself, it's very, very easy for you to in no time be, okay, well, this not gonna work. It's not gonna work. This it doesn't match my energy. Something about it instantly turns you off. And so so if you continue to stay in it, it's by choice because you already
Right.
knew it instinct.
Right. And you don't owe that person anything, honestly, because if you don't protect your energy, nobody will. Like you have to protect your energy. Like,
Yeah,
that is your job. Like when people, like you say, people come around and it's constant blah blah blah, and they always this and that. Like those people, they need somebody. They need a therapist. Most of us, but we don't know one, and we probably can't afford one, or something like that. Ain't got no insurance, but
thank
that's another
you,
podcast.
Jarvis. Just
That's another
thank you
podcast. That's another
them.
podcast. But like, I mean, we all need somebody. Like I kind of look at it like I'm a family man. I have 3 children. I won't let nobody come around and bring any added drama to me, my wife, my 3 children. I can't allow it because we got 3 children at home. You know how hard it is to raise 3 children in
Yeah.
2023. You know how much eggs was about a few months ago. Like this is not a joke. Like I protect this space and their energy more than anything. So I can't allow anybody just trying to come around with the negative. That's why we like good vibes only. Like I don't have no time for nobody's drama. That's not in my immediate circle. I don't call me when it's finished. Get somebody else to do
I want to say
it.
call me when it's
Call me
finished.
when it's finished. Get somebody else to do it. For real. Because man, you got to protect yourself, protect your energy. That's important.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I'm trying to put your I forgot to add your good vibes only. Like
Oh, look at the scroll. Hey.
what am I doing? What am I doing here? Like, wait a minute. I'm
Small
so happy
plug, good
you
vibes
said
only.
it.
Small plug, good vibes only. Streaming everywhere right now. Streaming everywhere right
Yes,
now. Featuring Mr. Chris.
everywhere.
Yes, indeed.
And we hope that it, disperses out into the atmosphere. You said I left that S off, right?
Yeah, I like that. That was nice. That was nice. I appreciate this. The small things. I appreciate that.
Already, I got you. From that day forward, it's in my
Yo,
memory.
can I tell you the backstory of why I'm so adamant about there's no S on my name?
Absolutely.
So like uh my grandfather took the S off of our name, right? He took it off. Like I think we had an S on our name like 3 generations ago. But
Okay.
at some point, I guess between slavery and paperwork not being where it's supposed to be, he went up there and took the S off. He's like, I don't know if that's like, yo, I don't want to be related to them, but he was really, really serious about that S not being there, right? So one day I'm doing a gig somewhere and I make a flyer and they put the S on it, and like my mom say, "Who is Jarvis Jacobs?" I said, and I thought that was funny because like my mom is like a Facebook detective. Like anything that I post or my brother posts, like she's on it. So like ever since then, I've always been like, okay, there's no S on my name. Don't put no S on my name. And I don't know. I thought that was
Yeah.
smart. I thought that was funny.
I got you. I got you. Well, I mean, you did not correct me, okay? You let that little
Hey,
flyer go.
you family, you family. I let some people
Yeah,
I let it
no,
slide. I
but
don't
you
even
got
trip.
family got to be corrected. You got to first of all, family got to know this first of all, right? But I could
I,
have
I
sworn.
I always like to think about it like this. Family know. You ain't got I think about it like that. Family know. They just you know what I'm saying?
All I could think about was Brother Jacobs, and I'm like, Brother Jacobs. I know they were saying Brother Jacobs with the S. They
Well,
had
but
an S on
at
there.
Pilgrim they all call him Jake, brother Jake
Yeah,
and all that.
Jake.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. But yeah, we
it's
don't
all
get to
good.
yeah.
That's a little inside of y'all. It's all right. Yeah.
Jarvis Jacobs. That's my
Yeah.
rapper. That's my rapper side. Jarvis Jacobs.
Jacobs. Yeah.
Like the ad lib.
You silly, yeah. It's enough. I laugh for any little thing. Don't get me laughing, okay? We'll be laughing on the whole podcast.
Oh man, you got to see our musician pit at Pilgrim.
Oh, geez. It's a
I'm
good
sorry, I'm
thing,
snitching.
though. It's a
Moving
good
on.
thing, though. Like to be able to laugh, like that's. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't laugh and smile. If I could not laugh and smile, I think I would be a miserable person. Like, and people definitely know when something's wrong with me because I'm not laughing and I'm not smiling. They like, hold
Yeah,
on, what's wrong with you?
yeah, I'm with you. Yeah,
Yeah. So let me just tell you though. So I was like, whenever you got on the camera screen before we went live.
yeah.
I looked at you. I'm like, yeah, he is definitely authentic. My boy got his do-rag
You
on.
feel me? Got the velvet on, repping the LCB. You know where your mama went. You heard me? My mama made this shirt for me.
Yes,
Yeah,
my boy is
yeah.
definitely authentic. He said, look, y'all gonna see me live at 5. Y'all gonna see me. Y'all know how I come through with them rags, my hat.
Hey,
Y'all gonna
hey,
see me. But
hey.
y'all
This
know
whole hey. I grew up on 10th Street. You know what I'm saying? Hello.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. Look, this is the place that you could be authentic. So hey, I'm with it.
Yes, ma'am.
I am with it. Okay, so what does it mean to you, Jarvis Jacob, for you to show up authentically every day? What does that mean to you?
Authentically every day. Showing up authentically every day is me just. Oh, that's a strong question. That would be
No.
me just. I guess yeah. Showing up authentically every day is basically uh me performing at my highest, the highest I'm allowed to be that day. I don't know. Damn, that's a hard question. You got me.
So okay, showing up. Okay, so showing up for me authentically every day is not folding. Like this is who I am. No matter where I am going to go, no matter who I am going to be around, I'm Kedra Antoinette Lawson. So that means I should not have to water down myself. I should not have to pretend. I should not have to be fake. I could come as myself. Of course, as you were saying earlier, there are certain settings when you have to carry yourself a certain type of way, and we all should be able to do that because we should all give respect to a setting. Okay.
Hmm.
But overall, I have to be me.
Right.
So for me, every day it matters that I am able to show up as Kedra Antoinette Lawson, and that's completely as who I am.
She said the middle
No,
name. Yeah.
yeah, and that because I
Yeah.
understood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I be having to leave Damien at home, man. That's my middle name. My name. Sometimes I gotta leave Damien at home. He crazy.
So Damien make
But
you act out, huh?
I mean, I show up authentically every day when I'm doing what I love. Like if me and the Gents got a gig Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that is my most authentic self
Okay.
because I'm living in what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay.
I'm I'm in no way, shape, or form authentic if I'm clocking in. Like I'm just being honest with you because I don't want to be there. That's not what I want to be doing. But if I'm on Sundays when I'm playing music at Pilgrim, I'm my most authentic self because I love where I am. I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I think that would be my answer. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm my most authentic self. It means what it means for me to show up authentically every day, everywhere I go, is when I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. There's no effort to it. It's not hard. You know, um, it's flawed. You know, like it just
It
comes
fits.
so naturally. Yeah, like it comes natural. I'm supposed to be right here doing this at
Mhm.
this time. I'm where my feet are. So
Yeah.
I think that would be my answer. Yeah,
Yeah.
only
And
when
that's
I'm doing. Yeah,
yeah, and that's a good answer. That that's your answer. That's the type of
in
question that
life.
only a person can answer for themselves. So it's no right or wrong answer for that. That's your answer. What makes you feel authentic? What makes you feel that? So that's a perfect answer. And you keep on doing it, okay? You don't
Yes,
stop.
man. Hey, hey, till I'm gone. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So, what just tell us, like what is a normal day for you? We see you growing and showing up. So what is a normal day for you? Like, are you like busy? What you got going on?
I'm busy, busy. A normal day for me. Wake up, drink coffee, read some form of scripture, um, practice the music because I'll be singing some songs for church. Uh, try to create some form of new content, whether it's a video, a track, a couple of lyrics to a song. Spend some time with my family. There's usually track, karate, or some sport being played that we go to for a child. If it's a Wednesday, it's choir rehearsal. Saturday, Sunday, if it on the weekends, like when we gigging, the entire day is like set up and breakdown. So like
Mm,
that. A lot of people don't think about that. Like whenever Zydeco bands, R&B bands, rock band, everybody that you know, if there's no like big production being made, those people are bringing that sound. They're running that sound. They got to break that down, put it up, put it in the car, make sure everybody show up, mic all the drums, make sure the level's not good, make sure ain't no homage. We say homage. Make sure ain't no hums coming out of everything. Put all that up. Go home. Wake up, do it all over again in a different city, in a different location. So, I mean, life is busy, but like I like to think, man, if you're not busy, then it's the idle mind is the devil's workplace. You'll find somewhere to get in trouble if you're not just running around. So we're busy, but we're not mad that we're busy. We want to be busier. so, so send it on. Whatever's if you look in the book the Gents for an event, please hit our line. You know what I'm saying? We would love to be a part of whatever you have going on. It would be, you know, the highlight of our day to to, to, to entertain you for your birthday, anniversary, wedding, divorce settlement. We not judging you. It's a no judgment zone. We just love what we do and we love to be a part of whatever you got going on. So call the
that's
Gents.
that's right. So, Devin, I see you're on, Devin. Why don't you drop the booking information and I'll display it on the banner at the bottom if you don't mind, sir. Good life. So yeah, that sounds
Devin,
like a lot. That sounds like a lot that you have to do and get ready for for your events. We definitely know that you singing the music in the garage because we hear you down the street when I'm over at Tamala's. Okay, we like, man, the concert going
don't be
on.
telling people my business. Don't be telling people I'm a garage man. Hey, look, this is the only place I got. Every man got his space. This is the space I got. You see? This is why she let me hang all my stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah. I see
saying?
Super Mario. I see let me see, I see them. That's not Super Mario, but I see the Mario brothers back there on the
Yeah,
wall.
that's Mario. Got my boy Mike, Michelangelo, Superman. Got some Supermans over here. We got Iron Man over there. We won't talk about that. That's okay.
Yeah, I
But
like it.
yeah, we garage banding, man. That's what we do.
That's your vibe. Hey, it is what it is. At the end of the
Those, oh my
day,
God.
it's not, at the end of the day, you are successful. At the end of the day, you're a man of your word. You come out here in these streets, you outside, and you making it happen. Okay. So you on the garage, you could be in the backyard. I don't care. You could be on the side of the road. As
Hey,
long as you're doing your
we're gonna do a
thing,
block party soon. We got to.
yeah,
We're gonna
let's
open
do
up a
it.
garage. Until everybody open their garage, we're gonna do like a little community block party. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's
That'd be
do it.
fun.
Let's do it. And let me know so I can make sure we have these so candy beverages on deck. Okay, let me
That's
know.
what I'm
It's gonna be
saying.
a
Hey, look,
collaboration.
we could do the podcast live.
Oh,
Wow, look at that. Ideas.
Lord have
Mm.
mercy.
That
He
one's
just
free.
keep on going. That was free. Oh my goodness, I can't stand you. Yeah, we're gonna work on that. Yes. So look, Pamela's talking about right. You already know. Let's see what we have in the comments. All right. Shout out to y'all. Marlon Hanchett. Thank you, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Much love. Tamala. What happened?
She want to
So
sing
my
one time. She want to sing one line.
Please let her sing because let me tell you
Oh,
something.
hey,
Everywhere
anybody
we
will tell you we
go,
passed the mic. She got it.
yes, everywhere
What
we
song you
go,
want to sing?
all of them. She want to sing all of them. Let me see. Okay, we have a couple of happy birthdays to my son Princeton. Thank you guys. Anthony Edwards says big up. Devin says hella nervous. Oh, so this must be when we were talking about
Yeah, he know. That's my dog, man.
but
That's my
me like hella
that's my
nervous.
dog. Man, what you nervous for? Like, yeah, man, I'm nervous, man. Whew.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Tessa says he rocks. All right.
Hey,
Tessa definitely is gonna be wherever you are, Jarvis. Okay. She be one of
hey,
them people that be hitting up my line like she already got the tickets and everything. Jarvis gonna be it. She
hey,
ready.
sundress season coming soon. That's our next event, sundress season. So
Okay,
be on
sundress
the
season.
lookout for that one. Yeah.
All right, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it on the Authentic podcast. Y'all getting a heads up. Go get them sundresses.
Get the
Okay, they're
sundresses
loaded
ready. Get the
everywhere.
sundresses ready. No clogs. Please, no clogs. I don't
Know
want
what?
no twisted no clogs. We don't want no twisted ankles.
Yeah,
We don't, no clogs. No clogs. Please don't wear that.
don't do it.
Shout out my
Let me
boy Q.
Trinity. Most people just not worth your time and energy. Yes, is we gotta filter them out because we ain't got time. Life is too short. Okay, get somebody else to do it. That must be when we were talking about people and energy. Uh, Superior outfits, Como. Hi, I'm not quite sure who you are, but hello, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Um, Devin is laughing at something. Devin, I'm waiting for you to put this contact information in the. You know what? Just give it to me, Jarvis. I'm gonna go ahead on and add it in.
He threw it down there. The
Oh,
number is
he did.
337-354-6333.
He put it in.
Yeah, he put it 337-354-6333.
Okay. Let me
Yes,
see.
indeed.
I wanna add it in.
337-354-6333.
Hey,
Do 6333.
hey. I'm ready now. I need you to hit that melodies from heaven. That's what I need.
Oh, come on, not right now. Come on.
I'm doing too much.
Not right now, not right now, not right now.
I'm doing too much.
I
So
need
yeah,
Sopranos
bro,
out. We need a lot of people for that song.
we got it. Nah, I know. Now, if Missionary Baptist Church didn't
No,
do one
I don't
thing,
want the internet to throw up our timing. I don't want the internet to throw up our timing. You know, I'm gonna be like, Ray, you're gonna be like,
what?
you know, like, come on, see, yeah, we're gonna say that one.
All
We're
them
gonna say
different
that one.
parts. Yeah. So guys, we have displayed the booking information for Jarvis and the Gents. Okay. If you guys are looking to book, he said it doesn't even matter what it is. He does not discriminate. It doesn't matter. My boy say he coming through. The number is 337-354-6333. All right. Take it down. Okay. Put this in your Rolodex. Put it in your phone, your notes. Take a picture, write it down, like my boy Smokey said. It don't matter. Just make sure you have it. Pass it on to someone else who might be having an event. He is definitely a whole vibe. Most of you already know that. For the people who will be viewing later, watching on a later date, Jarvis is a whole vibe. Okay, you are definitely going to have yourself a blast. It's gonna be like your first time at a party. You're gonna you're gonna have such a good time. You're not gonna want to leave. So definitely make sure you have the booking details and tell a friend, tell your, anybody. Just keep him in mind, keep the whole entire vibe in mind, and you do not want to have an event without him. So 337-354-6333. All right. Now, my boy,
Yep.
look at mama. My mama is really something else. Yes, Sister Rosa Lawson. Look what she gonna say.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. For real, man. I love
For
my
real,
mama,
man.
man. I love her, bro.
That little lady there, boy. Rosa Lawson. Hi, mother. So, Jarvis, is there anything that you could share with aspiring artists? Anybody that your whole from the beginning to now, someone else that is on a path pursuing music, what is something that you can share with them, briefly, that could inspire them if they're already on their path, that could keep them motivated and going? What is something that you could give them? Drop that gem right quick.
Um, Nobody's about to come knock on your door and give you a record deal. Uh, keep absolute faith in yourself. Like just know that you can do this regardless of how many no's you get, and make a plan. Like don't just throw things in the wind. Like have an idea for what you would like to do and make it plain. Write the vision, make it plain. Like uh, and stick to your guns, man. Like you're gonna get a lot of no's. Everybody gonna tell you what you're supposed to do. Nobody knows how to do this. Nobody knows how to do it. If there was a list somebody gave you, we'd all do it differently. So do it your way. Be absolutely you. Don't apologize for it authentically, and just keep going. Don't ever stop. Don't ever let nobody tell you what you cannot do. Just keep going. Don't stop. That's hard. Keep going.
Keep going. In a nutshell. Yep.
And I'm talking to myself as well.
Yeah,
I don't know
for
if you can hear that.
real. For
Yeah.
real. I do the same thing. I find myself whenever I'm talking that I go back to myself. That because we can't separate ourselves from growth. We can't separate ourselves from growth because we're always growing. We are continuously growing. And even though we reach success, we still have opportunity every day. Every day that we wake up, we still have a chance to grow more. We still have a chance to learn more. We still have an opportunity to, God, he's man, he has so much planned for us that we can never put ourselves in a place that we are we good right here. Because we don't know what he has for us tomorrow. So to put ourselves in a position where we are no longer able to gain that, okay, I can only share because I got it all. That's not the right attitude. We have to always be in an attitude in a spirit of receiving, and that's knowledge as well. So I do the same thing when I'm talking. I always include myself because I have to remind myself of a lot of things that I'm sharing with people, because it's a walk. It's a walk. Life is a walk. It's a walk, and we have to be reminded of so much every single day. Just earlier today, I was in my zone, and I was just going back, in my own mind, just like, kind of building up some things within myself that I feel like are slipping away. So they're there, but I got to remind myself. I got to go back and reboot and tell myself, okay, Kedra, look, this is not, you're not fixing to let this happen like this. You are equipped, you are capable. Okay. It can happen. You are a successful woman. So I feel you on that. You have to include yourself. We can never put ourselves in a place where we have it all or we got it all figured out. That's when I feel like you lose, because you feel like you've capped off. Nobody has capped off.
Right. That's a fact.
No one has capped off. So I thank you, my brother. I really
Yes.
do. Again, I feel so blessed. I know that you're busy. I really do. I know that there's, songs that you could be, you could be in there mixing up and doing, if you have three children, along with just how busy your life is. And I'm always grateful and thankful, and I mean, you're like a whole celebrity out here. So, just to be on the Authentic podcast, I am so blessed. Receive it. You're a celebrity, okay? So receive it. Just, okay? It is what it
Thank you.
is.
Yeah. 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 I got you.
There you go. You gotta receive it,
I
brother.
take it. I take that in. Yes. I got
Yeah, humbly take it in, because that's what you are. You are a star. That's what I see when I see you up there. It's your star. So I thank you wholeheartedly for taking the time out to be on the Authentic podcast. Anytime you have something going on, I'm always trying to be there to support you, and not just support you, but I have an amazing time. By the time I leave from there, I'm like, I'm I'm cross-eyed.
you. Knees hurt. Yeah. Yep.
I done had the
That's the
best
job.
time of my life. I feel like I'm 21 years old, so it's a whole vibe for me. Okay, so thank you so much, Jarvis. I appreciate you. Is there anything that you would like to leave off with, or are we done?
Oh, yo, Brunch. My new song Brunch is streaming everywhere right now. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. Please go listen to that, run it up. Add it to your playlist. Another song, Good Vibes Only, with Mr. Chris from right here in Lake Charles. Two Lake Charles guys, just chopping it up, having a good time on the song. I think you'll love it. So Brunch, Good Vibes Only. Those are two songs I would love if you would add to your playlist. Please, But thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. You made my day when you asked me to be a part of it. I was honored. So thank you. I don't get asked to do a lot of things like this, and
Oh,
when you asked me, I was honored. I felt appreciated and loved. So I appreciate you. Thank you for having me. Keep doing this. You killing it. I love everything about it. So have me back. I want to come back. I'd like to
absolutely.
be. I'd like to be an annual guest. I'm gonna do it a little with that when I say that. I want to come back around. You know what I'm saying? So, have me back. Have a great night. Happy birthday, P. We love
Yes,
you. Y'all
thank
go
you
go
so much.
celebrate that young man. Make sure he have a grand old time.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a good night, Jarvis. Thank you all for tuning in. It has been a blessed evening with Jarvis. Guys, be sure and remember to book him. Don't have an event, okay, without a vibe. Book him, okay? We post the information. It is in the comments. You can go back and find it. The videos are always up on my page, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, all of that good stuff. So be sure that you book my boy, all right? Um, Also, follow follow on all of social media platforms. I am Kedra Lawson. I am looking for your support. I will also be putting out my podcast support link. You can support the podcast with a very small amount of $3. It goes up to whichever you desire. So I will be looking for your support as I am continuing on in my endeavor. I love it here. I love this space. Anybody that is looking to advertise something that is going on in your life, a business, you have an event coming up, I mean, anything, just whatever. You have a story you want to tell. If you just want to vibe out in a real dope space, like holla at your girl, let me know so I could pencil you in. We could talk about the arrangements and we'll go from there. I would love to have you. Okay. So without further ado, I will talk to you guys on a later date. Okay. Until next time, keep it lit.
Because I just wanted to be Kedra. That's it. I'm just Kedra. You know, I'm not bothering nobody. I'm just Kedra. Okay? And the things I still have to deal with, because I still deal with it. I still deal with it. It is not going anywhere. I just know how to handle it.
All right. Mm-hmm.
So, they can play with me if they want to. Okay? But I am that heat that they gonna feel on the hottest day in Louisiana because I'm gonna keep showing up as Kedra Antoinette Lawson, and that's what you gonna do too. Right. You're not gonna let people shame you and put you down because you just wanna be yourself.